Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia. I'm a Burmese living here in Finland for the past 2.5 years. I've been following these vloggers that live in Japan, and they usually make these videos where they show you the way how they prepare Japanese food using the products from Japan. Obviously, the food that I'm eating currently is really different from Japanese meal, or even back when I was living in Singapore, it was completely different. I just got inspired by it, and I just thought that it would be nice to show you the type of different products that I have in my kitchen at this moment. And currently I'm standing in front of my kitchen, and I have to stand on this exact same spot because I have a pile of dirty dishes over there, but this side it's fine. And well, I think I should have gotten a little bit more Finnish products in the kitchen or in the fridge, but I didn't do that. So in this video you will be just seeing the type of products that I use on daily basis. Let's take a look. Have you ever felt like drinking water but you feel that water is too plain? Well, if that's the case, this is exactly what you need. This is like a sugary syrup that you put in the water or in like carbonated water. But the good point is that this is sugar-free, so get it on. And actually this flavor is citruna, which means it's like lime flavor. But I was a bit skeptical about it because I couldn't believe that this is really tasty when you put it in the water or in the carbonated water, but it's sugar-free. And I have been trying different flavors and different brands, but this is something that I didn't notice back when I was living in Singapore. And of course I have a different flavor, and this is like Metsamaria, forest berries flavor. Previously I have also tried orange, and where else, like strawberries, and they have these really expensive brands as well. And to be honest, this is kind of like a knockoff item because you can find a much more expensive syrup item in the Coke section of the supermarket, which I don't have in my fridge at this moment. Sugar-free syrup that you put in the water, my favorite. Back when I was living in Singapore, I used to drink orange juice every morning, and we usually have this Marigo plastic big giant 1 liter orange juice bottle back then. And in Finland we have these paper cartons. It comes with a cap. The caps are like the only part which is made of plastic, and it's very easy to just close and shove it back in the fridge. By the way, this is like my favorite type of orange juice because this has pops in it. Because we usually like to make waffles or pancakes over the weekend, so we have a lot of jam. I don't know how you eat your waffles, but we usually eat with jam and ice cream and a bit of berries on top. We happen to have quite a bit of different jams type. Arctic berry, this is the strawberries, and also apricot. I think this has been in the fridge for a good 3-4 months. We have to finish it at one point. And then we have this vanilla castike. So this is like vanilla syrup. I usually eat this with like a slice of pie or on the waffle or pancake as well. It shows you a slice of mustika piraka, the Finnish blueberry pie, and you just have to put a drizzle of it on the pie, and it just tastes really delicious. Personally, I like eating yogurt in the morning together with muesli. I usually go for these yogurt. This is called rahka, which is a bit more concentrated yogurt type. And the best thing is that it only has 0.2% fat, and they comes in 2 different flavors, strawberry, and this is more exotic flavor, which is pineapple. Well, they are expiring on 20th and this one 24, so I should eat this tomorrow. Now that we are on the dairy products, I also want to show you this rare yusto. When I first saw it, I was quickly reminded about cottage cheese. And also when I try to check this rare yusto on Google Translate, it says that this is a cottage cheese. But the thing is that with cottage cheese, I usually use it for baking. But in Finland, people eat this cottage cheese along with your potato, your carrots, and your meat and so on. And you also put them in the salad as well. So this is quite weird. And the next item I have probably is the only Asian inspired food in my fridge that is not like spices. It's this kimchi. Obviously it's nothing like the Korean kimchi, but it does taste really amazing. I found out about this a couple of months ago when the barbecue season started. This smells like really cabbage, so if you don't like cabbage, this probably might not be for you. But I like cabbage. I like how much it looks spicy, and it tastes really good. If you like kimchi and if you like some pickled food to go along with your lunch or your dinner, try to find this in the grocery store. Turned on the light because it's getting a little bit dark. Well, in Finland, if you go to a grocery store after 9 p.m. you would probably get 30% off on the pastry items or some ready-made food product or maybe some fresh meat. Yesterday I got myself a stick of mozzarella cheese. This is 30% off and the expiry date is tomorrow. Well, this is made in Finland and I have been eating it today, and I use this on my salad and also on my bread. And then of course we have this block of cheese, and this is by the brand called Valio. In Finland there are just many different type of cheese that you can find. The cheese section in the supermarkets are really huge. They have just many different brands and different types of shape, different flavor, different manufacturer. It's always really hard to choose which product to buy. And I haven't really tried that much cheese in Finland. I've only tried like Gouda cheese and maybe like Pola cheese, and then mozzarella, some brie, blue cheese. I think it would be really interesting to make a video specifically on the topic about cheese in Finland. Have you ever felt like pickles are good, but they are quite small in size? Well, if that's the case, this is exactly the type of food that you need in your fridge. So this is called suola kurku, which means salty cucumber. I will show you how they look. I'm gonna need a fork. They look pretty huge. So this is just like pickles but bigger in size. And usually this type of big bucket contains like 5-6 pieces of this giant cucumber. Last weekend I went to the forest to pick up the berries, and well, I also did vlog about it as well. I have to store the berries that I pick in this box, and I kept them in the fridge, and there are already 2, well maybe 3 smaller boxes in the freezer as well. And then I have also made a pie with these berries. So yeah, these are the leftover, which I've been eating together with my yogurt every morning for breakfast. So the berries that I pick up from the forest, they just taste really juicy and fresh, especially when I eat it with the yogurt. It just tastes really different compared to the ones that I could get from the grocery store. By the way, this is how I store the blueberry pie that I bake. This is how the pie looks like. It's half eaten, but it's delicious. You know, when you're preparing a soup and if the soup doesn't taste good, you usually have to add a block of chicken stock to the soup. So in Finland, you don't add a block of chicken stock. In Finland, you put a capsule of chicken stock. This is called Wondershare chicken, and they comes in these small cups. I haven't really noticed the difference, but because this has really soft texture, I think somehow it's much more easier to become soluble. But all my life, whenever I bake, whenever I see the sentence about putting vanilla to the wet ingredients of this preparation of the dough, I always thought about liquid vanilla, or maybe sometimes I have seen these vanilla sticks in the grocery store. But in Finland, people tend to use these vanilla sugar, so this is completely different. But of course, if you really want to buy concentrated vanilla liquid, you can find it in the grocery stores as well, but the price is like 4 times higher than these vanilla sugar, so I usually just opt for these instead. And now I'm gonna move on to the snack department. This is what I found in the candy box. So this is called salmiakki rusina. It says reindeer's droppings. Do you think they look like reindeer droppings? This licorice taste, which I kind of like. A little bit minty as well, and there is raisins underneath all these salmiakki sugar coated. So I used to drink these coffee mix back when I was living with my parents, or back when I was living in Singapore. And by the way, these are the only 2 coffee mix packets that I have, and I think I stolen these from my trip to Singapore back in March. Nowadays, I don't drink these type of coffee mix packets anymore. I drink the coffee that is freshly grounded, or the grounded coffee but made in a coffee pot, or you know, like these espresso coffee machine, or these Italian coffee machine that you usually find, which I have never really used them before I moved to Finland. Well, I guess this is it for my video. I hope you enjoy watching it. If you have anything that you're interested in, or if you want to see or know more about living here in Finland, let me know in the comment below, because I like to get some ideas about what type of videos I should be making next. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Bye!